Hey guys, it's Carrie, the Invisible Goddess. Today is January 2nd, and we're back in my craft room today because, shocker, it's a complete freaking mess after all the crafting for Christmas. So I'm going to flip you around, do a quick little tour, and then we're going to get started on putting everything away so we can start the new year off great and make stuff. Guys, I don't know if it's showing up as bad. I mean, to me it looks horrible, but you might be saying, I can see the floor, so it's not that bad. So anyway, we come down my basement stairs. On the left-hand side is just the utility room. And then on the right-hand side, we have built ourselves a craft room. We have some hanging clothing storage right at the bottom of the stairs. So, where do we start? Alright, so we're gonna turn a little. I used to have two Rascog cards here. One is upstairs. It still has, actually both are upstairs. One has become my baking center. It has my KitchenAid Pro mixer on it because I don't have the counter space for. Actually, I do have the counter space. I don't have the clearance on my counters for that. So right here is my shipping station. That actually doesn't look too bad. Might just need a tidy to make it look a little bit better. I'm using this cart instead of the Rascog. I think maybe, actually, you know what? I'm doing a no-buy year, so I was going to say that maybe I could buy a bin to put all of my serger thread in, but no. It's a no-buy year, so we're not going to do that. I don't know if I took footage of it or not, because who knows what happened in 2021 or 2022. But I did change everything over, so I kind of know where everything is. It just needs a little tidy. I'm sure there are pieces like the bobbin cases that go in there that need to be put back. Did you guys hear that? That was my belly. I have, the drawers are a little thinned out because I moved some stuff upstairs. That's kitchen stuff. It needs to go on the other side. I kind of want to mess around with my actual setup, but I might, this video might just be cleaning, like a little tour and cleaning. I got a new couch and love seat, and they gave me four cushions with each piece. So I have 8 cushions. There are 4 in there. Yarn needs to go back. I made an African flower fatty lumpkin for my niece, which is where that yarn came from. Just all kinds of crap all over the place. I have empty boxes. I was using this as my staging area for Christmas stuff. There's some stuff for next year already in there. I moved my Cricut out of the corner. I think I actually might want to put that back in the corner. But I have to figure out how, because what I had going on wasn't working. You see, I got an extra chair off the Buy Nothing site, which that video is going up today, and I did not include that because I didn't see it when I did my search. This is my regular chair. No, I didn't pee. My cats like to puke on stuff. Honestly, I think this bin was part of my F this, I need my dining room back. You can see there's a little cutting board. I got that to go on top of the other Raskog. I got two of them. One I used, one I haven't. This is actually me trying to be organized. There are patterns, and then some of that is stuff to do, and some of it is memory fabric, like loved ones' clothing. So that's memory fabric, which belongs in this bin right there. I think maybe, I don't know if you can quite see it, my dad's clothing that I saved is here, you know, plus the hanging stuff, but maybe I'll maybe I'll figure out how to put that back. That was up in the kitchen. I moved some blankets around, so they came down here, and I just dropped shit and screwed up my own area. Like, these are all blankets that came out of dressers when I moved them around. Surprisingly, I'm pretty happy with my fabric storage at the moment. Again, you may or may not have seen a video on that, or I might have taken it. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff that needs to be put back. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The cats are meowing and scratching at stuff upstairs. So that was, well, let me give you the complete tour. This has stuff on it. Thankfully, this is my yarn storage. Might seem like a lot, but for me, it's a okay amount. I like to have stuff on hand. So this is all yarny goodness in some way or another. As I said, go slow. This is all fabric goodness in one way or another, and I'm actually really happy about that. It's stuff that's over here. A lot of this is empty boxes because I've been moving stuff around and all that stuff, so not going to completely redo things at the moment, but just put the stuff back where it belongs. And then, just because this is apparently a room tour, this is my other storage rack. It has finished projects and products on it, as well as also some empty boxes. So, oh, and then making use of every spot. Perfect for my excess cat food stockpile. All right, guys, so now I'm going to find a place to put you so you can watch me put everything back together. All right, y'all, not the best angle, but whatever, we're working with what we got. Since I know that you can see this area, let's do this first. This is recycling and a little bit of laundry, which I happen to be right next to the laundry room. All right, this is an empty box, goes to recycling. Just drop and go during the Christmas season, right? So what's in this bag? With my shitty lighting. Pincushion. Scissors. And fabric. Alright, guys. So that's memory fabric. Ooh, this is not, and this is not. This box over here is where I put my miscellaneous offcuts. And then we already said memory fabric actually goes right there. I'm just going to keep it in the bag to make it easy for me. I do have a project where I'm working on my poly, or I'm going to need my polyfill, but it doesn't need to be out. It actually belongs underneath the stairs. Yeah, so this will go back to the stairs. You know what? Maybe I'll put you guys lower. Okay, you can see a little bit more. I moved you down a rung. Still can't see. I kind of see this. Okay. You can probably see on my Buy Nothing video that I got an ice maker for free because my dumbass bought a refrigerator without an ice maker in it. So now I can put away the ice trays that I have, which go on the other side, right over there. I put the bag itself on the stairs. I put the bag itself on the stairs because it's supposed to hang on my basement door so I can put stuff in it while I'm just messing around up in the house, and when I have a reason to come downstairs, just bring it down with me, which apparently lends itself to me just dropping shit. Okay. Okay. These are cord keepers. And we have some that are done. Already have their snaps in them. You kind of see the snaps in the center. And then these over here do not have the snaps in them. So this is a work in progress process, and it belongs on that shelf right there. You guys ever have printed fabric where you're supposed to make something out of it? Like, clearly I'm supposed to make something out of this, but I know I didn't buy it. I don't know if my mom gave it to me or somebody else's mom gave it to me. But it's going back in the fabric right now. And I actually do have Christmas stuff, which I think this is separated out. I'm going to fold it one more time. And Christmas actually goes on the top. That makes it nice and easy. What you can't see is I've actually just cleaned that off. And I think I'm going to put it next to my shipping station because there's room for it there. And maybe, just maybe, I can use that as the landing zone for all the shit that I bring down instead of the actual craft room. Let's try that out. Okay. This is miscellaneous decor. I think this is a good shelf for it. Honestly, have to figure out how to use it. It's a magnet board. I know how to use it, like how I'm going to use it. You guys might see this eventually, but I moved some of the more handicraft things upstairs into the den, which is basically my second craft room because I'm a princess and I can do whatever I want in my own house, right? So these books need to go upstairs. They have a place upstairs for them. And then my watercolor pencils. Yes, my watercolor pencils also belong upstairs now. This is actually a bead loom that I got from the thrift store. Does that have a price on it? $4.99. I'm sure it was on half off day, so $2.50. And you actually belong right there. Again, you guys can't see it, but well, actually you can. So let me pick it up. Our little roller is now empty, and if I remember correctly, part of the reason that I'm doing this is that I can't find my freaking crochet hooks. I've been half-heartedly looking for them for about a month now, and fingers crossed that they're actually in the seat. It opens up, and I probably put them there this summer thinking, oh, that's a good place so I don't lose them. So fingers crossed. Yes. Praise Jesus. Okay, so we have laundry in there too. But yes, indeedy. You hear them? Okay, I see them. These are all my crochet hooks. I was able to make that stuffed animal that I talked about because I had one hook from the project that I did this summer. So I put that hook away, and I didn't put these hooks where they belong. So they're not, you're on the shelf where they belong. So they're going right under you. Hell yes. And laundry's going in the room. Okay. All right. Just for giggles, we're going to move this out of the way so I can get to stuff a little easier. You guys see I cut it up? I tried to make memory bears. Thank God I have so much, right? I tried to make memory bears, and they absolutely look like shit. Again, right down here on the floor is where the memory fabric currently is. I'm going to clean up a little bit more before I completely move it over there because more needs to go in. Okay. I made this blanket. I have so many freaking blankets and I don't know what to do. Maybe I should rotate them, which one I'm using, because your girl's under a blanket 24/7, 365. For the most part, I have blanket on, whether it's winter or summer, because the air conditioner is too cold for me, but turn it off and then I'm too hot. So anyway, I think the blankets are going to go on some shelves on the other side. Ow. most of the stuff just didn't belong here, and I didn't put it where it belonged. We have another empty chair that I'll get out of the way. Grab your tea, take a break. Are you cleaning with me? Who thinks I need a haircut? The screen does, it won't focus. All of these are blankets. Step stool didn't actually have anything on it. We're going to move that out of the way too. I have a nice big, wait, I can walk up to it now. Okay. You see this? There's still stuff here. These are pants that my mom gave me for the fabric. And looky there, I got it so close to where it should be. We're just going to put it right here. Okay. That's empty. It should be empty, but let's see what's down here. Focus. Okay. So you can see there's a bag. Can you see? What am I trying to show you? Okay. That's my own shadow. I purposely have fabric underneath. So, where's my finger? That's purposeful. That? I don't quite know. I mean, I know it's fabric, but I don't quite know what it really is. And I should really, guys, I should really get rid of this. Maybe we'll get rid of that on Buy Nothing. I've had it for, so my lazy butt's gonna sit down, sorry. Let me flip you around. So here's one of the things that challenges me. I like to, I'm not a hoarder. Believe me, I'm not a hoarder. I can't stand clutter. I have an overabundance of craft supplies. I have been on no or low buys probably for the last 5 years or so. But I haven't been super trying to use up my fabric and supplies, with the exception of the last 2 years with, let me stop turning so you guys don't have a problem with that. So I'm saying that because I like to make use of things, and I'm slightly afraid that if I get rid of things, then I'm going to have to repurchase it when I figure out what I really could have used it for. It's a laptop table that we just looked at, and oh my gosh, there's another one. So the one you just saw right next to me is more recent, and it actually folds flat. The other one is more like a tray table. You know what? I'm not getting rid of it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it upstairs. I'm going to take it upstairs. And I'm going to temporarily use it as not an end table, but like a craft table in the living room. I call it that. I do a lot of stuff in my lap itself, but that might come in handy for when my drawing board is not good enough. So yeah, thanks for working that out with me, guys. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to get it out of the way. I don't know if you can hear the cat sneezing. So yeah, so I'm going to move that now. And we can, when I walk upstairs, because why get those extra steps in if you don't need to? So when I walk upstairs, I can carry that with me then. But I'm going to move it now. Thanks, guys. I have an overhead light. Like, I don't know how to fuck with stuff so it doesn't fuck with stuff. Alright, how do we get away around? Can you see everything else? You can see everything else though, so we're just going to leave this shit like this. Okay. Right? Yes, I'm still in the shot. That actually allows me to get into this corner and see what this fabric is. I think I might have showed you guys this before. This is a dress that Emily made that the boobs are way too small for me. The rest of the dress fits, but the boobs are way too small for me. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get on. Also, especially when your boobs are kind of squished. So, I don't know if I'm doing this any justice, but it's like, it's crossed in the back, like intentionally. That's the center. So, and that's the front. We're going to use this as fabric. Yes. Okay. Ah. Okay. This is where I get myself in trouble for taking free stuff that I don't need, because I have plenty of stuff. So maybe I'll try to cut down on my buy nothing. So maybe I'll try to cut down on my freebies also, because this is pretty cool fabric. Like, I'm only going to pull this one out. Like, it's pretty cool fabric, and I got it from my neighborhood association Facebook page. It's knits. I will make something out of it. I got this over the summer, and I never actually got it onto the shelf. Got it close, but not on the shelf. Here we go. Okay. I am putting this yarn with the other yarn, because we're about to do that soon. I got this forever and a day ago. It's tatting, because apparently I hate myself. It's going to go with the yarn stuff. Alright, that leaves, really, you guys can't see shit, can you? That leaves this little table. Which has daddy clothes on it. I'm going to put them where they belong. Okay. another empty table. This one actually, yeah, it's plenty short enough to fit underneath my folding table. I have to figure out how to get this up because I'm tired of walking into it. Don't try this at home, folks. Wrong way. Can't see. Well, can you? Yeah, I stood on a chair. Chair has nothing on it. There's one more thing to take care of over here, which is that. You can't see it anyway. So let's flip. Okay. Let's take the table up. This is the books. I'm going to go backwards so I can back myself out the door. That was easy enough. Okay, good. I'm in the frame. I don't know if you can hear me or not. This is actually empty. It's empty. See if we can use it over here. I just put the clothes on top of these, Daddy's clothes. I am doing this out of order because there's more shit over there that needs to go in here, but we're not going to do that. Oh, God. Oh, there we go. This is a broken I'm going to use a broken coat hanger to get the cobwebs down. providing that doesn't fall off, you might be good. I'm going to show you how disgusting the cobwebs were. That's going to go right in the trash. Okay. Just because I know that I have other empty boxes right on top of you, I'm sticking this one there too. I'll either do that, mess with these on my own, or make a video out of it. I don't know. Okay. Focus! I'm going to turn you around to the other side now. See how well you stay there. Okay. Yarn goes with yarn. T-square actually is where it belongs because I moved it from where it didn't belong. Just gonna put that. Right there. Guys, believe it or not, forgot where I put you. This is new. I got a slip cover, but I had already used up all my previous plastic, so I'm going to keep this and put it with the fabric. See, installation guide. We're going to go ahead and recycle that. Okay, guys. With the exception of that, and possibly that, everything in this bucket needs to go over there. It did come out of my dining room / out of my kitchen because it came from my kitchen into my dining room, but I had everything painted. This stuff needs to go. So I'm just going to take the entire bucket over there. Better already. What is that? Oh, this is the shelf that you're on. Okay, cutting table is empty. This over here, that's for another day. But I'm going to put our Christmas tote up here for the time being. I'm just moving it to where you guys can actually see it. Tell you guys I have a problem with empty boxes. Laundry, Amazon. I think I was gonna try to do something with the paper, but not the paper. They are adorable. I don't know. I get sentimental about shit like this. No, I'm being strong. I'm gonna put them in the trash. This I keep for shipping stuff. I'm gonna put the laundry in also. Alright, this one's just completely empty. This one has stuff in it, including more laundry. So I cooked a ham, spiral ham, and I thought, well, I wonder what I can do with this netting. Don't worry, I will eventually throw it out if I don't do something with it. Where? Oh guys, what do you, maybe soap savers? I was going to do that with some nylons, but like a single use kind of thing. I have a bunch of soap slivers to use up. So this will go in the miscellaneous crap, which is right there. Sweet card from a friend. One of the things I do is I keep the cards, like it doesn't have anything special written inside, so I keep the cards and I make tags out of them, so there's a special spot for that. Okay, so a pair of socks, some air pockets, and then the Amazon box is otherwise empty. So that'll go to recycling, and this will go to laundry. All right, guys, just checking in. So for me, it's about 45 minutes in. I'm taking another beverage break. I think we have about another 15 minutes worth of work. We'll see. All right, so this is my Christmas bin. And I managed one or two. I managed to empty out a roll. These are, so this is an actual roll. These are just craft paper. And they go around the roll. They go around the roll to keep your wrapping paper from going all over the place and unraveling. So this is recycling, and this goes with the rest of the wrapping paper. Okay, this is just stuff to put away from Christmas. So an empty gift bag, the very end of the roll, and some gift card holders. And I know you're saying, Carrie, isn't this your Christmas staging bucket? all Halloweeny. Yeah, it is. And guess who's doing Christmas all year round this year? Me. So the pieces parts of Crafty Christmas will go in here, but like the regular stuff, that needs to go with Christmas, not Crafty Christmas. So again, my Buy Nothing group, I'm doing little ornament advents for my nieces this year. I think that's my plan. And I got two little, they're actually dollar store trees. Greenbrier International, so it's dollar store, but I got these from my Buy Nothing group. So they're gonna go in here, stay in here. I started to put together crafty advents for everybody in my life, and then just couldn't get it together, so only the kids got them this year. But this is one of the things, spoiler alert, if you're a friend or family, stop watching now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I made little kits to make name bracelets. I don't know if you can see who that is. My Star Wars fan. This was actually supposed to be part of her. I was probably supposed to give it to her for Christmas, but it's part of her birthday gift this year. So I'm leaving it in here so I don't lose it. Hopefully that'll work out better than my crochet hooks. I made a little bead tassel. I made little bead tassel kits. This is leftover from this year. This is also leftover from this year. And then again, my penchant for Buy Nothing, right? This is somebody else's leftovers that I'm going to use for 2023. This year, I meant 2022. So this is going to be used for 2023. This is leftover from 2022. And they're just going back in. Because this actually worked out well. And as much as I'm not going to like doing it, I think the best place for it right now, until I rearrange stuff, we're just cleaning today, is right here where I just cleaned off next to the fabric. Yarn needs to go back where it belongs, which is over there, and I just sat down. This pile is needlepoint yarn. I will rewind this eventually because I don't like floppy yarn. I think I told you guys. I know I told you guys. My new pillows. They do not belong. don't belong here at all. Where the fuck do they belong? They don't belong here at all, so we're going to move them under the stairs for storage. It's all spools of thread, which belongs on the bottom of that cart. These are all of my needles. Which also belong on the cart. I'm just going to pull the cart over since a lot of crap belongs on it. I like to keep my bobbins right next to my actual spools of thread, so I'm just going to tuck those down there. Needles go over here. These are my clips. They just go on top. All right, I think this is done. Which means we're almost done. Let's see, one or two more things. When I said I was putting kits together, crafty kits together, I had bought some stuff to help me out with that. I have needle threaders, and then I also bought a pack of needles to put in my kits, and then these go with my crochet stuff. The food prep container, it goes on the other side. Okay guys, I think I'm done. We're not completely done, but we are done enough that I can use the room and get on with my crafty life and not dread coming down into the basement. So let's turn the camera around and show you our progress. All right guys, we're back where we started. I added more memory fabric over here and a little staging area for the stuff that I just want to drop in the craft room that's not crafty, can go right there. So we come down the stairs It looks a little different, right? And I put everything away. We'll go this side first. So again, that's completely empty. I hope, you know, my food prep containers that I bring down 2-3 times a week can go there. This is my little sewing cart, which is right next to a couple of the machines, a lot of the machines. I need to actually fix the red chair. It does not go down, but it should. I cleaned off the cutting table, which means I can cut stuff. We are just ignoring that pile on top of the drawing board. This white thing is drawing board. Then we are also ignoring this white bin. It has memory fabric in it. This is our Christmas crafty advent staging area, dumping ground. So I don't have to go figure out where I put it come November. All of our fabric is on the left. That's all fabric. With the exception of this white bag, everything from that shelf up is woven, and everything down is knits. With the exception of that, I don't know what's in there. This might get a video all on its own. These should be empty boxes, with the exception of that. It's got my filming equipment in it. And this row is miscellaneous crap that I have to figure out what to do with. This row is, call it a staging area. It's my whips, or what I'm calling whips right now. This is stuff I wanted to keep flat when I was moving stuff around. So, like, there's paper. Yeah, there's paper that I don't want to get not flat. So we can put that up in the miscellaneous, what the fuck am I going to do with it, pile. Yeah, there's going to be a full video on this in and of itself, so I'm going to stop there. You tell me, because I know what they are, but I don't think you'll know what they are. Take a guess what this pile is for. Emily, you cannot play because that is your fabric that you gave me, so you know what's under it. And then this is another UFO. And then, again, we just have stuff. Like, that's my dress form. I don't have a place to put my dress form up. And then, am I nuts? Is that more fabric? Okay. This is all my flannel. So there's still more fabric on this right-hand side. Yeah. Okay. Nothing much really changed over here. This right there, Future Carrie, when you can't find your crochet hooks, that's where they are. I just have the chair leaning there to keep it out of the way. I bet you I could put it in between these two instead. Thanks guys for coming along and cleaning my craft room with me. Did you clean yours at the same time? How long did it take you? You saw my mess. A lot of it just needed to go someplace else. So no super sorting. I kind of have my areas. I know where things go. I just need to put it back and get the miscellaneous crap that does not belong in this space out. Did you clean your craft room with me? How long did it take you? Tell me. How big is your craft room? I want to say mine's about 14 by 14, which to me it's a big space, especially since I have, now that I've cleaned up, nothing's in the center, so everything's on the outside, so it's a pretty big space for me. But it only took me about an hour to put everything back where it belongs, which for Christmas crafting, messing up the craft room, I think that's pretty good. I'm looking forward to doing a lot of crafting in this upcoming year. I hope that you guys will subscribe and come along with me and share your crafty spaces with me too. Tell me how long it took you. I'm curious. I love watching craft room cleanup and declutter videos. It's one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube, which is why you see them often from me, because I actually use my craft room. I am not one of those people that think a messy craft room is a sign of creativity. To me, it's a sign that I need to clean the craft room. So I try to do it quite often. It helps me reset, gets me a little bit reacquainted with stuff maybe I haven't seen in a while. You know, like my crochet hooks. Yeah. So I'm super happy to have found them, and now I can do a whole bunch more projects. Okay, so I will bring you along with me. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace out, homies.